Welcome to Teesside University. This video will give you a complete overview of the IT and digital resources and services that are available to you as students. During this video, we will explore the student portal MyTU. I will be providing a demonstration of some of the popular tiles. We will then move on to the different ways you can get help. We will discuss some of the IT systems, for example your login, accessing emails, saving work as well as printing. IT security is an important part of your journey at university. As such, each one of you has a role to play in both protecting your data as well as keeping the university network safe. We will explain more about this during this video. My Digital Life is an online resource hosted in Blackboard, and I will show you how to access this and the online digital courses. Finally, we will share information on some extracurricular options where we offer digital training resources and self-directed Microsoft and Adobe certifications which you will all have the option to participate in. The web address for the student portal is mytu.tees.ac.uk. This can be accessed by typing the address into any web browser. There are various tiles and links available on the student portal which give you access to the most used resources. The portal is essentially a single landing page allowing you access to resources easily from one location. I am now going to demonstrate how to access the student portal. All you need to do is open up a browser and enter the web address mytu.tees.ac.uk. This will take you to the portal. If you scroll down, this is one long web page with various tiles to the different resources we are talking about. Moving back up the page with the top right-hand corner. There are some links to some of the most common websites that you may be expected to use. For example, the Teesside University, homepage, Student Life, Blackboard eVision, etc. In order for some of the tiles to be functional, it is important that you log into the student portal by clicking on the login button. If you are off campus, you may be prompted to authenticate. This section is an announcement feed, and this will show you information in real time with any news and updates. You can carousel through these announcements to see if there's anything that may be of interest to you. The first tile we're going to look at is the My Attendance tile. This is essentially your digital attendance register. The way the system works at Teesside is that when you attend any timetable class, your academic will share with you a 4-digit code. This is where you will be expected to come and locate that class and type in your code to register your attendance. It is important that you do register your attendance for all of your timetabled classes, as every school does have an engagement officer who monitors attendance. Next, we are going to look at is the campus map. This tile helps you with your navigation of the campus itself, especially if you're new to the campus. In the top left-hand corner, there is a key to navigating the campus map. This is broken down into different categories. So first of all, we've got the university buildings, accommodation blocks, catering outlets, and car parking facilities. You simply click on the chosen category and identify the location from the menu on the left-hand side. This will then be plotted on the map. You will then be able to click on the bubble which will show you more information about the chosen location. This tile will help you identify various services and will help with familiarizing yourself with the campus. The modules tile simply lists the modules you are studying on your course. The timetable tile is a live tile which updates automatically. This shows you your timetable in real time. There is an option to view your timetable as a month view, which can help with planning. The Universe tile is a self-help tile allowing you to log and manage your own inquiries. This is not just for IT queries, but can be for anything, for example finance, accommodation queries, etc. The system has a built-in frequently asked questions knowledge base, which you can ask your query. If there are results in the knowledge base, they will be presented. If not, you will have the option to log an inquiry, which will generate a reference number and be emailed to your student address, allowing you to manage and track your inquiry. The Information Hub tile shows you school-specific and induction information. This will certainly help you during Welcome Week to identify induction-specific sessions as well as information about the school and useful contacts. The Blackboard tile is a link to take you to Blackboard. This is Teesside's virtual learning environment where your learning materials will be available. The Balances tile shows you monetary information in relation to your MyPrint credits, cashless vending, and library charges. We will talk more about these later in the video, but essentially this tile shows you the balance for each of these services. You can also cancel your Tusk card from this tile. The News section has updates and guidance about any new releases. It is worth exploring this to learn more about that announcement. The Library Loans tile shows you information about any library reservations you have made, as well as allowing you to access your library account. The Module Evaluations tile allows you to provide feedback at the end of a module. Your academics will make you aware when this is made available to you. The Stream tile is a dashboard designed to monitor your academic performance to help you improve in your studies. It will consider various metrics and academic feedback which report into this dashboard. Your personal tutors will work with you to highlight and improve on any areas as appropriate. At the moment there won't be any data in here, however, as you progress your studies it will build up. The lower part of the portal section, Your Digital Life, is all IT-specific content. Each tile clearly labeled will provide specific guidance on that subject. This area of the portal is very useful in terms of IT support, and during the video I will be making reference to some of the tiles under this section. Moving back up the portal, we have a smaller set of tiles which are all to do with your Office 365 account. We have pinned these here which will allow easy access to your email, calendar, OneDrive, and Teams. As being shown, you simply click on the tile which will take you to that resource. We have also developed a mobile app of the MyTU portal. Please watch the following video to learn how to install this on mobile devices.
MyTU is a central hub of essential information, help, tools and facilities for Teesside University students. MyTU keeps everything you need to access regularly in one place and at the touch of a button. A new app for iPad, iPhone and Android phones has been developed to allow easier access to MyTU. The app is easy to install. Simply go to bit.ly/mytuapp, all lowercase, in Safari web browser on an Apple device or Chrome on an Android device. If you are on an Apple device, then once the web page is loaded, tap the Share button in the menu, locate and tap Add to Home Screen, and confirm that you want to install MyTU by tapping Add in the upper right corner. On an Android phone, tap the three dots in the Chrome web browser, and in the menu, locate and tap Install App or Add to Home Screen. If MyTU is installed successfully, you should find a MyTU icon on your home screen or in your apps list. The first time you run the MyTU app, you'll be prompted to log in. Enter your university email address and password, and that's it.
In this section we are going to look at different ways of getting help. The first option is for you to visit the Universe tile from the student portal. This tile will help you with any inquiry, not just IT-related queries, as demonstrated earlier. This should be the first place you should try looking for help, as there is a good chance you will find an answer for your inquiry. You can also access the My Digital Life resources hosted online in Blackboard, so whether you need to find out the basics of how to use your iPad, get set up with email, or any other software, download resources from Blackboard or access the printers around campus, My Digital Life has the answers. You can access My Digital Life by accessing the student portal and clicking on the My Digital Life link in the top right-hand corner. My Digital Life is broken down into 7 sections. In each section you will find an overview and either videos to watch or short online courses to complete. We also offer an in-person support by visiting the Digital Futures IT Service Desk. This is located in room SLB 1.23 in the Student Life building. There is a team of colleagues who can help with all of your digital needs. The opening hours are Monday to Thursday 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Fridays from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You also have the option of either calling the service desk on the number shown or emailing ithelp@tees.ac.uk. If you decide to email, this will automatically feed your inquiry into the Universe system and log your query and email you back a reference. You can use this to track and update your inquiry. All of the contact details are available from the Contact Us tile under the Your Digital Life section on the student portal. In this section, we are going to look at your IT account. Your IT account, also known as your username, ID, or login, is the number printed on your Tusk card. This starts with a letter followed by 7 numbers. If you ever contact IT, you will need to provide this number to identify you. You will have been emailed a password for this account to your personal email address. It is important you follow the instructions in the email to choose a new password. If you haven't changed your default issued password, you can visit the student portal and select the Managing Your Password tile and follow the instructions to choose a new password. From this same tile you will have the option to set a 4-digit PIN. Your PIN is used to improve security on certain web applications. For example, when you visit the portal to view your personal details, it is essentially an added layer of security. Finally, you have the option to register for self-service password recovery. This will allow you to fully reset your password and recover your account yourself. You can register by visiting the student portal and selecting the Managing Your Password tile and then following the self-service password recovery instructions to register. Following this, you will be able to unlock, change and reset your password. Teesside University offers a Wi-Fi service. This is called Eduroam. The Eduroam network is a robust network that runs throughout campus, not just within the buildings. In order to connect, you will need your university email address and password. Once connected, whenever you are on campus, your device will seamlessly connect. In this section, we are going to look at your Tusk card and how it can be used across campus. Tusk stands for Teesside University Smart Card. It is issued to all members of the university community and has several benefits. Firstly, the card is used for security purposes across campus to identify you and also to allow access to buildings and certain labs which are secured. The way the card can be used is at the entrance of all buildings there are card readers which you need to swipe your card at to unlock the door and gain access. The same applies for certain rooms across campus. These are clearly visible at the entrance to buildings and rooms. You can also use your Tusk card to use the MyPrint printers across campus. We will talk more about the MyPrint system later in the video. You can also use your Tusk card for cashless spending. We are a cashless campus. The way this works is that from the Balances tile on the student portal, you can top up your student card using a debit or credit card to add credit. Your Tusk can then be used throughout the campus at all of the catering outlets. Your Tusk card plays an important role whilst at university and grants you a lot of freedom to move around campus. Therefore, it is very important to keep this safe and carry it with you at all times. If you do lose your Tusk, it will cost you £5 to get a replacement. And it is important you cancel this by visiting the Balances tile on the student portal and selecting Cancel Your Tusk option. This will deactivate the card and prevent anyone from spending any credit or using it across the campus. If you subsequently locate an old card, this can always be reactivated. However, please note only one card will function on campus. Your university email is made up of your student number followed by live.tees.ac.uk. You can access your university email by visiting the student portal and selecting the email icon. This is the university's official communication channel. It is important you check your emails on a regular basis. You do have the option to sync your emails on your personal devices, be it a tablet or mobile phone or any other mobile device. There is plenty of guidance available from the self-help guides tile on the student portal. This will assist you setting this up tailored to your device. You also have the option to set up an email forward. This is where you forward your university emails to a personal address. There is guidance available on the self-help guides tile if you decide to set this up. Microsoft OneDrive is the university's approved cloud storage space. This is an online filing storage system where you can save your work and access and share from pretty much any device connected to the internet. There are many benefits to using OneDrive. For example, you can access your files from any device. You will also get 1 terabyte of storage space. If you are not familiar with megabytes or terabytes, this is a huge amount of space. Whilst working in OneDrive, any files deleted are stored in an online recycle bin for 90 days. You can recover these at a click of a button. Also built into OneDrive is a feature called version history. This can be useful where you might want to travel back in time and look or revert to an older version of a file. For instance, you might want to revert to a version you had earlier in the week. This is possible at a click of a button. Also, OneDrive helps with collaboration. This is where you can share your files internally to colleagues and staff, and you can all work in real time on the same document. These are some of the key benefits to using OneDrive. Let me demonstrate some of these features now. Let's imagine I am at my desk using my office PC and are working on a document for my manager. I have opened Microsoft Word. Before I start to populate this with data, I need to save this file. I browse to the File menu and select Save As. I choose the OneDrive Teesside University option. I can then give this file a descriptive name and maybe create a folder and save the file. Creating folders and giving a descriptive file name will keep your files organized and allow you to recall and find them easily. You will then see the autosave option enabled. This means this file will be auto-saved from now onwards. I then start to populate my file with data. I am approached by a colleague who needs some guidance. I lock my workstation and leave with them to assist. I have spent some time away from my desk assisting my colleague, and when I return to my desk, I notice it's past 5 o'clock and decide to leave for the day. Later in the evening, I notice an email from my line manager asking me to share with him the document I was working on. I am at my parents' home and notice a computer in the corner and decide to use this to access the file and share it with my line manager. I access the PC and browse to the student portal mytu.tees.ac.uk and select the OneDrive icon, and this opens my OneDrive. I could be anywhere in the world, and provided I have access to the internet, I can access all of my OneDrive. This file is a Microsoft Word file. Even if I don't have Microsoft Word installed, I can still access and update the file in a browser using the online version of Microsoft Word, which is built into this dashboard. This is how easy it is to access your files from a different location. You can also use mobile devices to access the same via a browser or the OneDrive app. Moving on to the online recycle bin. If I was to delete any file from my OneDrive, it will be held in an online recycle bin for up to 90 days. To demonstrate this, I have just deleted a file from one of my folders. To restore this, I would click on the recycle bin option from the menu on the left side and then locate the file. Once I select or highlight the file, I can select the restore option. This will restore the file to the same location where it was originally deleted from. Version history is also a great feature to go back in time. Let's see how this works. I have located a file in my OneDrive that I know I have been working on for some time. Once highlighted, I can select the More options, the 3 dots either next to the file or from the menu bar, and then choose the version history option. As you can see, this gives me a date and time stamp as to when that version was created. From here I have the option to open and view the file before selecting Restore, which will overwrite the current version, creating a new current version. This is a great feature when you want to go back in time to a previous version. Finally, the collaboration options to share your work. This is extremely simple to use and allows you to work on files collaboratively. But you also have control to be able to revoke access when needed. Let's take a look at this together. Here I am in my OneDrive. I have chosen this demo file, which I want to share with a colleague. I select the More options either by selecting the three dots next to the file name or via the menu bar by selecting the file and then choosing the Share option. This will allow me to search the TU directory and populate a name. Be careful to ensure you choose the correct person. I can then choose the level of access I would like them to have by selecting the drop-down arrow next to the eye icon. Finally, I can compose a message for my colleague. I can also check the share options by selecting the clock. When I am happy with my settings, I can select Send. This will send a notification email to my colleague notifying them I have shared a file with them and will include any message I may have written. If you decide you no longer want them to have access, you can revoke access by again selecting the sharing options and by clicking on the three dots and selecting Share. This will bring up the Share window. If I select Manage Access option by clicking on the image icons of the users that have access and then selecting Stop Sharing, and this will remove access immediately. The owners of the file will always have full access. As you can see, Microsoft OneDrive is a powerful application to allow you to manage and save your work. MyPrint is the university's self-service printing and photocopying system for students. This is the main source of printing available on campus. The system operates by using your task and touching the options on the display panel on the MyPrint station. In order to print or copy, you need to add credit. This can be done by visiting the Balances tile on the student portal and topping up your MyPrint account using a credit or debit card. The MyPrint stations are multifunction devices and will allow you to print, copy, and scan to email. The way the system works is that when you log into any PC on campus, you will see two print queues, one called MyPrint Mono and a second called MyPrint Color. You send your work to either of these queues and then attend the station to swipe your card to log in and collect your document. If you need further guidance, we have a complete section dedicated to printing on the student portal under the Your Digital Life section. It is important you are aware of your responsibilities in terms of staying safe digitally. We have a complete section with video guidance dedicated to digital well-being on the My Digital Life portal. This includes guidance on protecting your password, phishing attempts, unattended devices, unsecured networks, plus much more. Please schedule some time to go through this so you have a better understanding on how to protect yourself as well as the university network. To keep your university account safe, we have implemented something called multi-factor authentication. This is a secure method to sign into your account and to prevent any unauthorized access. You will all be required to enroll on this, and you will be prompted automatically when accessing university resources. There is also a course on how to register for multi-factor authentication in My Digital Life. As a student, you will benefit from many free software packages, including Microsoft Office 365 and Adobe software for the duration of your studies. Please visit the student portal and select the Self-Help Guides tile and look for the software link from the IT Help Center menu. There has been a lot of content and guidance we have given in this video. However, to assist you further, a lot of what we have covered has been broken down into short bite-sized courses in My Digital Life. My Digital Life is an online resource hosted in Blackboard which you can access 24/7. My Digital Life is broken down into 7 sections. In each section you will find an overview and either videos to watch or short online courses to complete. You can access My Digital Life by visiting the student portal and then selecting the My Digital Life link in the top right-hand corner and following the instructions. My Digital Life can be accessed from the organization's menu when you are signed into Blackboard. We offer self-directed digital training resources to help improve your digital skills. Please visit our digital training landing page https://bit.ly/2-training to see what's on offer. These are extracurricular resources to complement your studies and can be accessed all year round at your convenience. In addition, we offer official Microsoft and Adobe training, available as a self-directed study courses. These are designed to boost your digital competence with the option to certify and gain an official free certification. These are extremely popular, and we have had some really good student success stories. Please visit our landing page bit.ly/tu-cert to learn more and sign up to a briefing session. We hope you have found this video useful. You should now have sufficient knowledge about IT and digital support resources that are available and how to benefit from them. If you require any further support or assistance, please get in touch.